Top of the morning, y'all. Man, it's Charleston White, dude. Charleston White. Man, it's crazy, man, because initially I didn't want to hear nothing dude had to say because I got a glimpse of him disrespecting my religion, Islam. And, you know, enlightening of that, it's like, you know, I just took it disrespectful, you feel me? And so from there, I'm not the type of person to go back and listen to anybody I feel disrespected by, or anybody I'm not locked in, or I'm not understanding. So I don't go listen to his stuff. And a lot of people around me say that about it and about him, and so I never listened to him because first and foremost you disrespect something I believe in, and only way that can be handled if we is in confrontation. But time goes by and clips of him getting at this person, clips of him getting at that person, clips of him saying this and clips of him saying that pops up, and then it's the inevitable. You're gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm hearing it, I'm starting to I start to get to understanding a little bit more and more his point. I'm seeing his point a lot more and more, right? Now his delivery is just, it's the problem with everybody. But when you put ego to the side, when you stop personalizing what you're hearing and listen to what he's saying, the man telling a lot of truth about our state, the state of mind and the things that we are into, the things that we're doing. He's speaking about gang banging, and that's not just Crips and Bloods. Gang banging is not just Crips and Bloods. Vice Lords, Gangsters Disciples, BDs, P Stones, Case Gang, STI, all this stuff that's going on in my city, Oakland, California. It's not Crips and Bloods. We never was infiltrated by the Crips and Bloods thing. We liked it. It was cool. We respected it, whatever, whatnot, but we never fell into that situation. So we always had our own culture, but our culture also has surrounded around these gang type of activities and situations. Now you can call stuff cliques. That's a nickname for a gang. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not really, but it's the same difference, man. Just saying that to say you can call it what you want to, but it's how your actions are and what you guys doing as a whole. It really solidifies what you really are. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that he's saying and the mentalities and the trap in the game is true, man. It's really true. And if we're going to get through and get over this and get past this, it's going to have to come to a time when we're going to have to put being black men in front of everything else. See, a lot of you brothers get mad at him saying fuck Crips and Bloods and fuck this and fuck that because you're putting that in front of you being a black man. You know what I'm saying? When the problem is we do not value being a black man. We value being gang or turf members or whatever you want to call it, clique members, whatever you want to call it. That's what we value over being black men. And that is a key problem in our society, that we'll put all this other stuff in front of a black man or the love for being a black man. We've lost that. We totally lost that. It's been taken away from us. It's been stripped from us, especially where I come from. I come from Oakland, California, where the Black Panthers was very prominent and very just influential in the hemisphere around there. When I was coming up in the late 70s, I was a kid, 80s and 90s, before the 90s, you still had the sense of black pride, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhoods and in the city, you know what I'm saying, and then we converted to the city of dope. We changed it to the city of dope. When we turn into the city of dope, you have to look at it for what it is, the city of dope. Dope is the main issue, the main thing. So people thrive off of selling dope. People thrive off of using dope. People thrive off of killing over dope. People pimp for dope. Women sell their bodies for dope. Like steal for dope. Kill. Everything is done in the pride of dope, and we didn't wear that on our shoulder like that is a prideful thing. It's bigger than black. Dope is bigger than black in our environments. You know what I'm saying? So we have to, as people, really wake the fuck up. We have to wake up as people and see the truth and the rightness on the wall. Look in the mirror and understand that these structures, yes, them structures is devastating to our communities. It's destroying our communities. The Crips, the Bloods, the Case, the Stubby, the BDs, the GDs, all that is centered around destruction of our own, and we put that in front of a black face that we're calling ops. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this opposition shit ain't because of nothing serious. It's because of a lot of things that just on being on opposite sides of situations, and just because that's the thing. That's the thing. It's a thing. It's a thing to do, to find an op, to have an op. I done heard kids, like they looking for ops. They want, like, some kids want to have an op and don't even have an op. Don't even have opposition. Don't even have an enemy. They just want something to be an op because it sounds like that's what everybody on. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to speak on that, man, and I'm still listening, and I'm still kind of in the media about Charleston White because he's rough and rugged what he say, and I feel like sometimes you have to have a little bit of you gotta put a little filter on stuff to get your point across, because one thing I don't understand, and one thing I want to hear him address is, what about the families, the kids of these people that you like rest in piss? Like, when you say, I understand you say forget the rapper, the name, forget Slim400, Vincent. I understand that, but what about his kids, cousins, family members who doesn't understand that part, or that point you're getting through, and they hear you say this about him? Shouldn't you, as a black man who want better, have compassion for these innocent feelings? Not his gang member friends, not his homies. I'm talking about his family. Shouldn't you have some empathy for them and what you're saying? Think about that, you know what I'm saying? And I hope you hear this and maybe address that to them. Not to me, to them, because we fighting the same fight, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel the same way about everything. It's the accountability, and people don't want to be accountable for the terror and the things that they've caused in the past that would brought us to this future. That this not happen by these kids just want to be wild and all this stuff. They're following the footsteps, and the footsteps is no longer there, so they have to create their own trail. So all they know is the gangster route. All they know is the street route, but they don't know the trail. They can't see the footprints no more, so they start their own trail. But like I said before, ain't nothing that these kids doing is worse than selling crack. Ain't nothing worse than selling crack, man. And if you look deep into what I'm saying, that shit offset us for years and generations to come, and we got a whole lot of work to do to try to bring that back. Y'all stay black, man.